Hey everybody, it's Walida here. So, I just, not just this instant, but I came back. I just got in from work. Um, actually, shockingly enough, I was actually done before 4 o'clock, having to clean and do, all my little duties I have to do. Um, but that's not the reason I wanted to talk today. Well, yeah, today. So I there was a customer who came into the store today, a high schooler from one of the schools in the area. And the first thing I noticed, what I happened to look up from the stove was she had on a pair of the Brookstone cat ears. Um, the cat ears that are shaped like the cat ear shaped speakers. And I was like, and obviously, me being the person I am, I was like, oh my gosh, because the only time I ever see those is quite honestly, it's going to be at anime conventions. So to see something like that, where someplace that where I work at and everything, not only is that to me like that actually, that actually made me a little, that actually did make me happy. It's the fact that, oh, I'm not the only black person who, enjoys that type of stuff. However, um, one of my coworkers, yeah, I work someplace where um being different, it kind of feels the same as when I was in high school. It's like I like different things compared to all the other girls, It's like they liked boys and makeup and all that crap. Me, it's like, dude, I was interested in stuff like mythology, video games, and sports. And anyways, so obviously some of my coworkers saw this, and one coworker in particular, um, yeah, she has this really bad habit of making remarks where people like others can hear it, not just us in the back, but also customers who are up front, and that's kind of like, ugh. um, but she she legit, it was like, giggling and asked where this girl can hear her. Asked like, what, basically asking stuff like, what in the world is she wearing? It's like, that's weird, and like mockingly meowing and everything. And I I could actually see the look on this girl's face who was wearing the um the cat speakers. And that's actually a look that I'm used to seeing mainly from myself, because if there's something I enjoy and somebody mocks it, usually I'm not going to say anything, or I'm just basically going to end up disregarding it. So what I ended up doing was I actually went up front. I went to the front counters, you know, and I asked what her order was. I got it, and gave her a total and everything. And while she was paying for her order, I made a comment. I remarked saying, saying that I liked the like I liked your, headphones. Now, granted, I did know what it was at the time, but just like now, I'm a little bit on the tired side, so I had meant to say the speakers, and I saw where her face, she did actually get excited. She started talking about it. And I spoke back to her about it too. I had mentioned where the speakers a couple of years ago, um, where there was a Kickstarter for it, and based on like based on the pledges and everything that the product got. It's like if you pledged a certain amount of money, then you would be able to have a chance to get those carrier speakers in different colors with different features. And I had explained, unfortunately, that around that time, I did not have, fortunately, I did not have the money to get the headphones that, I mean, speakers. Oh, I'm tired. I didn't get a chance to pledge for the speakers that were kind of like they were chromed. It's like the colors were chromed, like a little bit more metallic instead of just the standard black speakers that had the choices of either red, blue, and green LED lighting to it. Um, and she said, where she got it from. She got it off of Amazon, and that she knew what I was talking about, and that she didn't have like just the same. She didn't have the money at the time, but she was gonna wait until she could get it, on sale. So that's that actually made me feel a little bit better. Um, be, just like I said, I know what it's like to enjoy something, and that to have others say, to call it weird, or basically in this case where it's somewhat considered unacceptable, just different, just based on, what I look like and everything. That's something we're not supposed to enjoy. So, um, bam, bam, I am live. Bam.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, Becky! Ignore what you saw. I am just ignore what you saw. That was an illusion. That was Casper, actually. Yes, that was actually Casper. Um, so yeah, I that's that's just something that was stuck in my head today, really last night. God, I hate these time changes. Um, but God, people, please, if you see something that you think is weird or it's just something you're not used to, don't make a response. At least don't make a response or some form of gesture where that person is going to see it and they're either probably going to end up feeling bad or just they're going to get rid of it. It's like the world is already an ugly place as it is. Just it really is. We don't need to just belittle people who enjoy something that you might not like or you don't understand. Obviously, as long as it's not harmful, in any shape or fashion. But I digress. Um, so yeah, just like the title of this video says, don't be a douche. Bye.